Hello and greetings everyone. Vykker back in the studio early in the morning. I hope I'm not waking anyone up or causing any trouble, but I have some very interesting and important things to share this morning. Alright, you see the episode title here? Link to Controller. This is not Nintendo Switch related content, and I'm here to tell you about the Launch ControlXL, which I had previously set up in another video, but when I moved my desk and set up my computer, I was having some trouble in Fruity Loops Studio 20 Producer Edition, and this episode is going out to anyone who's had similar issues, current, past, or future. So pay attention and you're going to learn how to fix this real quick. Let's jump into it. I'm going to switch to this view so you can see a little bit of everything. I have two cameras. Please apologize. I'm not on the main webcam a whole lot, but I am here and it is good to see you again. Just making a few adjustments, and you can see here I have Fruity Loops Studio Edition running. I'll even go to the desktop mode, and you can see actually over here is the Launch ControlXL. So this is the device I'm talking about. This is an MK2 model for who it concerns, and the main issue I had was that, look, as I move the faders, there's no response in Fruity Loops, which is exactly what we bought it for. It's a MIDI controller. And the first thing I recommend is updating your drivers, of course. Even though it's a bit of a legacy component, they still put out new drivers. I was surprised that when I bought it, I did the driver update, and yesterday, as I was trying to fix this, there was a new driver patch, so I did install it. Guess what? That didn't fix my problem. So I was pretty disappointed, but I'm sure it still helps in the long run. The next thing is, just to show you I'm not crazy, and we all know with a MIDI device, it's supposed to be that simple. I click link to controller, I move a fader, and it's supposed to work. Now, I've even done the multi-link issue, and I'll go through and show you everything. A lot of people say, oh, use the multi-link, and then move a control. That's not what I wanted to do. I apologize. So the multi-link is still on. I move a control on the screen, and then I move this, but look, it still doesn't work. I still get the menu, it still doesn't link to anything, okay? And you see all my port numbers match up. I have the Launch ControlXL on 205, input, output, both 205. It shows up a few times, which is a little different. Same thing with the Launchpad. Haven't figured that one out yet, but it hasn't been a problem, so I'm not too worried about it. Those are all your basic checks and balances to go through first. And when all else fails and you can't get it to work, I found out what the issue was. And I haven't seen any help about this online. On the Launch ControlXL, you have these buttons in the upper right-hand corner. It's categorized as templates. Underneath templates, when you first plug it in, it might be set to factory. That's this red button here that's lit up. It says factory. And when I press the user button, guess what? That lights up, and now, wow! I didn't even have to do link to controller. And the best part is, you can see that in the top left-hand corner of Fruity Loops, instead of getting the multi-link symbol to light up green, that it's receiving a signal, it actually lights up blue and gives me a full signal. And you can see here on the full desktop, I have it set to the first 8 faders. And in order to organize things better and give me a little bit of control, I have 16 instruments, but I subgroup them to the first 8 channels as designated groups. So I have full control of all 16 instruments and their overall volume output on the mixer when the mixer is selected. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and next time I'll be working with the Launchpad and hopefully actually making a beat and a track. So stay tuned, keep your eyes on my channel, and yes, I'm finally making music content along with the occasional Nintendo Switch bit of content. But everybody plays video games these days. When's the last time you watched a dude do tech issues and fix your Fruity Loops problems? Stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this first episode.
Please follow or like if you enjoyed the show.